This is Nintendo 3DS. As you get acquainted, you'll notice that some things are very familiar, and that some are new, not only for Nintendo, but for any existing portable entertainment. Here in America, Nintendo 3DS will be available at launch in two colors, Aqua Blue and Cosmo Black. The most obvious elements are the two screens, very similar in positioning to the DSi, with the touch screen on the bottom and the 3D display on top. The touchscreen operates the same way it does for the current DS line, but Nintendo 3DS features a telescoping stylus. That top screen is about 10% larger than the one on your DSi, and even in 2D mode, it displays visuals like no portable before. Picture quality you could only enjoy on a home console until recently now travels with you wherever you go. But 3D, of course, takes it to an entirely new level. When those 3D images first appear, it's unique, and the impression doesn't go away. With Nintendo 3DS, there's backwards compatibility. The game card slot on the back will accept not only your Nintendo 3DS games, but also your Nintendo DS games, including DSi download game compatibility. And there's also an SD memory card slot. A 2 gig card comes with the system, and of course, you can choose to upgrade from there. The basic controls will be familiar, A, B, X, and Y on the right, as well as the left and right buttons. On the opposing side, you'll also recognize the plus control pad. As you can see, to this point, there's no learning curve required to put Nintendo 3DS through its game paces. It works just like your current DS. But a new addition does come into play, and it's an important one, that analog circle pad just above the plus pad. From a gameplay standpoint, it opens up new worlds. It can be employed by designers for precise movement of characters, or the camera, or other innovations. Meanwhile, inside, two other elements are at work. A built-in accelerometer and gyroscope react to the motion and tilt of the system. So whether players are twisting their system side to side or moving them up and down, their motion-compatible Nintendo 3DS games respond instantly. The system is packaged with its own charging cradle, allowing the Nintendo 3DS to remain in sleep mode indefinitely. Next, here are three little things that mean a lot. Right in the center, on the bottom, is a new Home button. For Nintendo 3DS games, pressing it, even in the middle of gameplay, will pause all action and take you to the Home menu at the top. There, you'll be able to quickly switch to other applications or features while your game waits. You can just as easily switch back without losing a thing. On the upper right of the hardware, there's a notification light that signals new levels of automatic connectivity. It illuminates in 4 different ways to let you know what's been communicated. Street Pass is our name for enhanced automatic local area connection between Nintendo 3DS devices, even when they're in sleep mode. And unlike the tag mode used with some previous DS titles, data is now exchanged hardware to hardware, regardless of what game is inserted. Let me finish with the features that truly flip the page. 3D is a wonderful experience, but it doesn't work the same way for everyone. We've answered this issue with the 3D depth slider, located just right of the screen. If you want, you can even turn off the 3D altogether, and what remains is a bright, crisp 2D display. But the depth slider works to adjust 3D to any degree you like. Control is entirely customizable, and of course, it never requires you to put on a pair of those fashionable 3D glasses. This 3D is natural and fully flexible. Now, let's look at the 3 cameras. The first is inward-facing, situated just above the screen. This allows you to photograph your own image, and even insert it into some games. On the outside are 2 outward-facing cameras, to allow for 3D photography. While these 2 cameras let developers explore new forms of game design, they're also important photography and display is a compelling feature for every potential purchaser, whether they consider themselves gamers yet or not. Nintendo 3DS, it's a game changer.